Well, welcome to Davis Daily. I know it's been a while, but things happen. I finally had my first case of COVID. I've been doing a lot of other stuff, so I'm behind on videos. But today I wanted to talk about upgrading my PC after almost 10 years. I built my PC in 2015 and it was supposed to last 10 years, and it's done pretty good. It's been rock solid. I've done a few minor upgrades since then, but it's time for an upgrade. I've been having some issues. This thing's old, technology's changed, we're in the future now, and the very first thing I've upgraded is my keyboard. Keyboards are important. Look at this. This is a Redragon K580 VATA or VATA. I don't know how it's pronounced, but it's just an RGB gaming keyboard. I love the RGB keyboards because it adds a nice look to your desk. And I'm a big fan of the cherry switches. I've been a fan of the cherry switches since back in the arcade days, because they use cherry switches in the arcade machines. So when they started putting cherry switches in keyboards, I became a huge fan, because cherry switches are quality switches. They last forever. This particular keyboard uses a third-party switch called the Ultimu switches, and it's basically a knockoff of the Cherry MX Blue switch. So this is, I'll show you what the switches look like. So there's the switches. They give you all these bonus switches. So if they break, you can replace them. But there it is. That is a Ultimu MX Blue switch, which is the Cherry MX Blue knockoff. I usually go for Cherry Red, but I mean, I like this keyboard, so you got to take whatever they give you. So there's the switch. There's a good look at it. And it's got a nice clicky sound. Feels really good on your fingers. When it comes to switches, people like the tactile feel of the switch, the sound of the click. It's got to be comfortable. It's got to feel right. So, I mean, if you're seriously into keyboards, those are the things you look for. So even though this isn't a real Cherry MX switch, it's still a very good switch. And the keyboard itself is nice too. It's full RGB. It's got macros you can program into it. It's got multimedia controls on it. I don't care about the macros. It's got all different kinds of settings for the lights, but I kind of like the rainbow. I mean, it just gives my whole desk a look, so I like that. I can't remember how much I paid for it. It wasn't that much. It was a good deal. I think it was under $100, but this is the first thing that I'm upgrading on my system. It's not very intuitive in terms of changing the colors on the keyboard. You use function keys to change them, and you can program all the keys to be different colors, anything you want, but you just got to get used to the methods you use to program the colors. I like the rainbow. The one thing I did do was get rid of the rotating color on the side and just go for purple on the side, because I like the purple. So check out this ASMR clip of me using the keyboard, and you can see how it sounds. And I will leave a link in the description so you can buy it on Amazon. And then on the next video, we will check out, this is an MSI Frozer, Twin Frozer 4070. My first ray tracing card for the PC, so I'm going to add this in there. And then probably toward the end of the summer, toward the end of the season, I will have everything else. New motherboard, RAM, everything else. I'll still use the same case because that's the end all of cases. And I'll do that. So this is going to be fun. I'll see you on the next video.